Today I'm going to show you how to do this gorgeous Shopify product page with colour swatches that are different to your size drop down. I'm going to be using the Dawn theme, which is free, and a little bit of coding magic. If you're new here, I'm Natalie the Tech Angel, and I help women in business make their tech feel calm, feminine, and a little bit more fabulous. Today is all about Shopify product pages, and you might have noticed that it's quite tricky to try and get your colour swatches different to like your drop down and all things like that. Today we are getting our jewels dirty with a little bit of code. Now don't worry, I've put it in a PDF for you down below, so you don't need to be like, you can just copy and paste it. But it's good to understand what's going on. We're not being a hot mess. We are not hot mess here, girlies. We are not. So I'm going to show you the proper way how to do it. This tutorial will talk you through it, and if at the end you're still confuzzled, that's fine. Hit me up and I can do this for you on a VIP day. Right, let's dive in. So this is an example of a Shopify website I've made for this client. And how have you created these pretty colour swatches, I hear you ask? Well, I'm pleased you asked there. Now this is using the Dawn theme. And the reason we're using Dawn is because it's the only template I know that's free. So we're in June 26th at the moment. So it's the only one I know right now that's free that will change the images as you click different colours. Now, as you can see, I do have quite a lot of different variants here. So we have a size as a drop down, we have the colour swatches, and then we have 3 additional add-ons. Now, these add-ons are like upsells, really, and they are controlled by an app called Infinite Options. Now, we're not going to be looking at those. We are just looking at native Shopify product variants here. Now, before I share the code on how I've actually done this, I just want to talk about user intent, because that is really what's important behind every website decision. And with colour, it's visual. It is a visual thing. So green is a perfect example here. Like if I said to you, do you want a green whiteboard? Do you want a green dress? That could mean anything. And so it's really important that we see what that looks like. So we have here like this turquoise green, we have this lovely sage green, we have this green, and then we also have a really dark, like almost regal colour green. And so I think it's really important that colour is this swatch that you can see. Yes, that's the exact colour I want. But this is very different to the user intent here on the size drop down, which is very wordy. And this is the thing, like Shopify by default wants you to have the same type of product variant picker for all of your different variants. Now, we don't want that because our user intent does not back that up. This is really wordy. I couldn't fit these into like a pill here. Like it's different with like Gymshark. These are very small numbers and letters, but mine's very wordy. And so it really does lend itself to having a drop down for this wordier kind of variant and something visual here. So I think it's really important just to touch on user intent first. The way to do that is with some custom code. Let's get our jewels dirty now, girlies. Now to do this, we want to go into the edit code section of your online store, into snippets and into the product variant picker liquid. Now, if you're already starting to glaze over, don't worry girlies, I've got you. I can do this for you. You can book me for a VIP day and I will change this code for you. My email address is in the description. But if you want to have a go yourself, I'm just going to explain a little bit what I've done and I'll leave a PDF below with the code in it. Basically, we are commenting out this little section here, which is basically saying, make everything the same. And then I'm adding in this little bit of code here. So basically I'm saying, keep the default as a drop down, but if it's a colour, and I've got in like a bit of an or boolean here because I refer to things in the English terminology, but Shopify as standard uses American English. But if it's a colour, always treat it as a swatch. So that's basically all we're saying here. So we're not even really, adding a lot of code in here. Now, another thing about not being a hot mess is at the top, add in this little comment section so we can track the changes. Like this just makes sense for so many reasons. If you're giving it to a different developer, people can see what is original code and custom code. We can see like if we need to make a change further down, one bit of code then starts to like interact in a negative way with something else we've added. So always add in your changes. We do need like a bit of a change log at the top. And also, I don't know if you can see here on the left-hand side under timeline, I'm also renaming my changes here so that, again, if I ever need to roll back, I know which change is which. It's just good practice, girlies. And that is all there is to it. Hopefully you found that easy enough. If you did start to glaze over, feel free to hit me up and I can do this for you. My details and my website and my rates and everything are in the description. If you found this video useful, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd love to have you along. I post videos every week about tech, Shopify, women in business, all kinds of fabulous things like that. That's everything. Stay fabulous. Toodles!